Hi, I'm Dawood Marion with See It Draw It, and today we're going to be talking about the best tips to improve your drawing. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you about a brand new free course that I have. Let's jump into it. Okay, tip number one is to draw at your own pace. Now, this is really important because a lot of people watch YouTube videos. I used to watch YouTube videos where you would see people drawing, but the thing was, it was sped up. That's called time lapse. And so you would see them drawing really fast. And what I would do is I would watch just like maybe an hour of videos just to get inspired to draw. And you're seeing all these really fast paced drawings, but that's really that they're speeding up the video to actually make it a time lapse video. The problem with this is that when you do go and draw, you tend to want to draw faster, right? I found this myself. I drink a cup of coffee and then I will go draw. And next thing you know, I'm trying to draw everything fast. The problem with that is that you're not drawing at your own pace. Your own natural pace is when you're looking at, let's say you're drawing your hand, when you're looking at your subject, you're naturally just drawing at a certain pace, right? You'll find that pace if you don't rush yourself. You want to draw at that pace. This is extremely important because when you draw faster than your own pace to try to teach yourself how to draw fast, what will happen is your drawings will not come out desirable. Then you'll think that you don't have the skills to draw. And it's not that you don't have the skills to draw, it's just that you're drawing too fast. Now, if you want to learn how to draw fast, I actually teach that in my course, High Powered Drawing, but we can talk about that at a later time. Let's jump into number two. Okay, number two. Don't judge your drawings while you're drawing. The reason you do not judge your work while you're working is simply because you don't have enough information on the page. When you have a drawing that's unfinished on the page, a lot of times it will look like mess. Sometimes, a lot of times, even when I started drawing, when I first started drawing, I can tell you, I'd say about 70 to 80% of the time, I feel like the drawing's not going in the way that I had it planned in my mind. That's the biggest problem, is preconceived ideas. Don't have any preconceived ideas of how your drawing is supposed to look, and then you won't judge your drawing. If you go into each drawing as if it's just an experiment, like, hey, I just want to see what happens today, right? That right there is the best mindset because it will ensure that you will enjoy the entire process. You won't judge your drawing, and then you'll just be able to draw more freely without any pressure from yourself. Tip number three, don't draw from photos. Now, I recommend to all my students that they do not draw from photos, especially when you're first starting out or you're just getting better or you're just getting back to drawing. Notice I say you first starting out, like you're like a very beginner of only draw stick figures, or you're getting back into it. You haven't been drawing for a while and you're getting back into it. Here's the reason. When you draw from photos, that's only a 2D image and it doesn't have enough detail for you to actually communicate all of the details in the drawing. And then your drawings will come out looking very flat. When you're drawing a 3D image, because we have two eyes, you're seeing one side of it, but you're also slightly seeing another side of it. And that energy comes across in the lines when you draw your picture. Trust me, don't draw from photos. Okay, tip number four. Do not correct your mistakes. You don't want to waste time erasing or trying to make things look good. Typically, we do this when we have a preconceived idea of the way we wanted the drawing to come out in the first place. And again, that's a danger zone, putting that pressure of the drawing should look like this before, it's even finished. When you go into a drawing, you want to go into a drawing really with a childlike experimental mindset. And if you come into the drawing thinking that it's supposed to look a certain way, you're going to have pressure and you're going to want to go back and erase. What you want to do is just be learning the contours and shapes and lines that you need to use while drawing, but going back and erasing just breaks that whole rhythm, breaks that whole process, and then slows down the learning process. Tip number five, draw organic subjects. Now, when you're drawing, it's typically easy to draw a straight line if you go really fast. You can draw straight lines very easy. It's the organic lines that you actually want to cultivate. And so I always tell people to draw organic subjects. What are organic subjects? Subjects like a plant, drawing your hand in different positions, drawing your friends or your mom or your dad or someone while they're doing the dishes, drawing your dog. These are organic subjects, drawing a tree or a plant. These are excellent subjects to draw, and this is what I always recommend to people to do. And the reason why is because it builds up your line, it cultivates your line work, and over time you will actually be able to draw organic subjects much better and better. And then you'll find yourself doing the straight line drawings, like maybe drawing a building or something that has straight lines involved, such as a chair or something like that. That kind of stuff will go by with a breeze. Okay, so those are my top 5 tips to help you get better at drawing faster. What do I mean by faster? What I mean by faster is that each week you should be progressing, getting better in your drawings. Actually, every couple days, you should be getting better in your drawings. Your drawing skills should improve. If you're not seeing that, then you're probably not doing the proper exercises. I talk about the proper exercises that you could do to improve your drawings in my free course, Fast Track Drawing System. This course has all of the fundamentals that you need to help improve your drawing skills at a faster pace. In the course, I give you exercises to do. I also talk about materials, the best materials to use, and I go in depth about the type of materials that I use and why I use them. I left a link to my free course in the description of this video, so just scroll down and sign up. If you enjoyed this video and you got some value from what I shared, go ahead and click the like button. That would really help me out. And as well, share it with people that you think would be interested. Until the next video, see you.
8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 0, and lift off for the final launch.